Hi everyone, welcome to Allison Attempts. So I filmed kind of an impromptu episode the other day when I was at Disney Springs. So I decided to put an episode together, but basically this is like a date night edition at Disney Springs. So things you could do, it doesn't have to be a date night, it could just be a night out at Disney Springs. So Disney Springs is basically the Disney World version of Downtown Disney, if you're familiar with that, except it's huge. It's literally like, it feels like you're in like a whole new city. The whole thing is surrounded by like this giant lake. I guess it's a spring, I don't know. It doesn't go all the way around. Like over there are like apartment buildings and stuff. There is a ton to do. You could probably like do a date night every day for like 2 weeks and still not get everything done. There's food, activities, bars, stores. It's like part fancy outdoor mall with some high-end stores and then part Disney. There's like literally something for everybody. It's a cool place. You can ride on like a floating car. They have boat rides, they have hot air balloon rides. It's crazy here. I have been to Disney Springs before, but everything I did in this episode is totally new. So enjoy this episode.
Our first stop was the Hangar Bar. This was apparently designed to be the bar of the pilot in Indiana Jones. They have an indoor area for eating and a bar. They have a big outdoor deck for eating and they have a bar out there as well. And then you can even eat on the little side boats. It's mainly an appetizer style menu. The meatballs were amazing and the Fountain of Youth was my favorite drink. Stop number 2 was Cirque du Soleil.
We are coming out of Cirque du Soleil Drawn to Life. I was really excited to go to this show. I've never been to a Cirque du Soleil and I figured that this would be a cool one to start with. I also heard that it was a little bit different than a traditional Cirque du Soleil. They don't do as crazy things. It's more family friendly. Disney puts their touch on it kind of thing. So I was very excited to see it. Not for me, not my thing at all. It was way too artsy for me. I didn't really understand the story. I think I got the gist of it, but there was like a lot of the characters throughout it and I didn't know what they were doing or who they were supposed to be. Like there were pencils, rubber bands, paper, I don't know what else. We also couldn't quite see all of the stage, so I missed out on some of it. The stuff they do is impressive, don't get me wrong, it just kind of kept going and going and going. Like each kind of part had their moment in the spotlight. So like the juggler would go out and then he was just out doing like the same thing for like 5 minutes, and then the, I don't know, seesaw people were out doing the same thing for like 5 minutes. So it was cool, it just kind of got a little boring, repetitive. Yeah, not for me. We stopped at the Hangar restaurant before the show. We got drinks and appetizers, so good. And then we stopped there again after the show for more drinks and dinner / appetizers. Highly recommend that place.
Stop number 3 was Gideon's Bakehouse. This is a super popular bakery. There is a ton of hype around this place. It's kind of like goth Victorian style, I guess. Their menu rotates pretty frequently as well, so there's always going to be something new to try.
On our way out of Disney Springs, we stopped at Gideon's Bakehouse, which is a super popular bakery where they have cookies and cakes. So we got a lot of things. This was their dark chocolate coffee cake cookie, I think. Their cookies and cream cookie. Their chocolate chip cookie, which looks like it has salt on it. I think this is their signature. And then we got cake, giant slice of cake. I think it's mocha salted caramel something. I'm gonna try the cake first. Very moist looking. Very strong mocha flavor, very moist, delicious. I don't even know how to eat these cookies. No. Chocolate chip. Maybe. Cookies and cream. This one looks the most cookie-like on the inside, I think. The cake's by far the best. The cookies I could do without. So these cookies are very fudgy on the inside, especially this coffee cake one. I wouldn't even call this a cookie, honestly. The chocolate chip, it's all right. A little fudgy, kind of bland a little bit. Cookies and cream one, the actual cookie on the inside, the white part, is also pretty bland, I thought. The cake's really good. It's very strong mocha flavor. I'm not tasting any caramel at all, but if you like coffee, it's good. Like I said, there is always something to do here. Just, it's cool to even walk around. It's a lot of walking. It's huge. It's a giant place. Next time I'm here, I think I want to try a floating car. That looks super fun. The hot air balloon ride, looks a little sketchy on the landing. My name's Allison. Today, or a few days ago, I attempted a Disney Springs date night. What are you gonna attempt?